one-story living, big personality or not? There's only one way to find out. This is the Somerset Plan. Let's go check it out. So grateful to have you back on the channel today, and I really appreciate you taking the time. Got an amazing one-story home today for you. If you love a great open concept one-story home where the square footage actually works harder for you, then you're in for a great home tour. In today's video, we're gonna get a deep dive perspective of a very popular plan built by Coventry Homes. This is the Somerset Plan. Right as you come up, as soon as you come in, really nice wide foyer right as you come in. Really pretty. Take a look at this right here. This plan, I mean, it just feels like a long way right as you come into this plan. And it is absolutely beautiful. Very open, great natural light is what many folks tell me when they first walk into this home. But I'd love to know what you think. But as you know, everything always begins right here in the kitchen. We're gonna take a look at every aspect of this home. This is a very popular one-story plan built by Coventry Homes. This is a Somerset Plan, and it is right over 2,300 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, and a study on a single story. This home backs up to a greenbelt, and it is a phenomenal home at a phenomenal value. First and foremost, a lot of folks on the channel, I trust me, I watch the comments, I'm listening, I hear you. This right here would definitely be a little too tight for me in terms of the ingress and egress. I had a meeting with a builder just last week. He told me for his particular builder, they're going 48 inches now from a width standpoint between the sink and the range. Let me know what you think. Sometimes when folks are in, doing things simultaneously, trying to prepare the meals, work together as a team, and there's just not enough space. So I'd love to know what you think about that. You got a beautiful picket backsplash right here. Goes really nice with this quartz. And a very simple but elegant creamy alabaster finish right here on the cabinets. This is a beautiful view as we pan right to left of looking at this beautiful Somerset Plan. I cannot wait till you see the primary bedroom. It is one of my favorite rooms, not just because of this amazing lot, but because of the windows. That's what I hear a lot of folks say. Right here in the kitchen, we always talk about pantries, and I believe a home of this size, right over 2,300 square feet, this is a really good size pantry, very adequate. I've seen some here lately on the channel that are 100% not adequate and not good enough. So in this plan, right here where you had these 2 lights, there's actually 3 can lights, but these 2 lights right there, this would be your main dining area of this floor plan, where you got these beautiful 3 picture windows and right here, and then this would be right next to that in a very open concept is your family room, where you can hang a TV, you can have it down, but you got this really nice electric starter to the gas fireplace that is really pretty. A lot of folks who see this home for the first time, they're really impressed because they're like, this home just feels much bigger than the 2,300 square feet. Coventry Homes, the parent company of Coventry, is called Dreamfinder, and Dreamfinder does a phenomenal job of building really great homes. They just won an award, believe it or not, in 2025 already as one of the builders of the year. So the parent company of Coventry Homes. Dream Finder is an amazing company. They do a wonderful job of maximizing space and really evolving their plans. Right as you come into the home, right into the foyer, immediately you have these bedroom number 2 and bedroom number 3 that are sandwiched right next to a beautiful secondary bath. But these rooms are very, very simple in size. They're almost identical, each one that we're gonna go to, but I wanna make sure that I get a chance to show you all these different aspects. And as always, I'd love to know your feedback here on the channel of what you think of these plans, things that you like, things that you don't like, because I definitely take all that feedback back to the builders. And because I make a lot of videos for them, and I make a lot of videos for my clients who find me on YouTube, 98% of all the clients I do work with find me on YouTube. So I would love to know what you think, and I share that with the builders and I let them know everything. Positive, negative, neutral, I tell them everything. All the builders I work with, that way they know exactly, hey, this guy's walking into these houses every single day and he's really looking at it and he's listening to the feedback of what the clients are telling him. And then, believe it or not, it might be hard to believe, but sometimes, just sometimes, they actually listen and they actually make changes. So believe it or not, trust me when I tell you this, when you're doing this every single day, they're listening. This right here, I really like this. I'm gonna stand right here. From the front door to right here, in this little, I guess what you'd call right in the middle landing, you have a garage straight ahead, but I like the width of this space. And then you have bedroom number 3, utility room, and a bathroom. So first we're gonna go into the 2-car garage. Really like to see the lighting in here because I literally was in a home recently in the same community where I really felt the lighting was really poor in that home. They only put a candlelight. You gotta have one of these fluorescent LEDs, not fluorescent, but just one of these LED strips because it's not bright enough. So these rooms, I'll be very honest with you in this plan, it's 2,300 square feet. It is basic. This is a basic size. Nothing, really stands out about it from the standpoint of, is it larger? I mean, there's a lot of plans within this community that they have really large bedrooms and large closets, but this is a really nice closet. This right here is probably the largest closet in this home out of these secondary bedrooms. So really, really nice. This is the utility space. What I really like about this, they do a phenomenal job of space within the space, if you will. Here's your utility space. What I'm saying and what I mean by that, I know that sounds like a lot of jargon, is having a little space like that for a mop bucket, vacuum, this is helpful. And then actually having a linen within for all the things that we would want to store, it's really good because, they build a lot of homes that have good storage. So I'm very happy to report they do a phenomenal job of storage in their homes. Right across from here, you have this secondary bath, really, really good, very basic 12 by 12 tile. Would have loved to see this tile all the way to the top. This is still punching out. This is at its final phase of this home. But at the time of this recording, this particular home is available for sale, this Somerset Plan, and it is priced right at $684,000. So right at $684,000 here in Dripping Springs, we are in the neighborhood of Headwaters. But this particular plan can be built in many communities throughout the Austin metro. So I want to make sure I tell you that a lot of homes that are being built by this particular builder, they're doing a lot of work in the Northwest corridor, one of the most popular corridors in all of the Austin, Texas metro is in the Northwest. So neighborhoods like Lariat, Parkside on the River, Santa Rita Ranch, Palmer Ranch, where Coventry is also going. I cannot wait till you see this out here. But I'm just gonna give you a little sneak peek. It is awesome. Love the backyard of this plan. But as we come right here into the primary bedroom, I absolutely love this. Not just because we have a beautiful live oak, I promise you. Not just because we have a beautiful live oak that I'm looking right at, but this is so pretty. You know, you walk in to a lot of bedrooms, you're like, okay, I see a wall and I make another wall. I feel like I'm playing a little Tetris game as I come in, but not here. This is really beautiful, and it feels it's intentional, because when you walk into this space, it already just kind of sets the mood of it's time to relax and enjoy in your humble abode. Beautiful bay window in this primary bedroom. I'm gonna stand right here and just pan right to left so you can get a really good perspective of just the sheer size of this bedroom. I'm gonna stand right here because this is one of my favorite aspects. Absolutely beautiful. This right here, this Somerset Plan, they do a phenomenal job of natural light. Family room and this primary bedroom definitely are my favorite. And we are, you know, backing up right here next to a greenbelt. So many of my clients who build from scratch, they're looking for views. And if that's you, then definitely feel free to reach out to me. I have a chance to really have an ear to the builders, where they basically always let me know, hey, these phases are upcoming. This particular lot, we just got it from XYZ builder. All these kind of details, I'm in the know because I'm going to these places every single day. Feel free to reach out to me. If you want to build from scratch, we can find you that right lot that meets the needs for you and your family. This is a really nice, beautiful primary bathroom right here. Love that we have a really nice functional countertop and plenty of space right here below for a seat. For, you know, ladies can do their makeup. The thing that I don't like about this particular bathroom is the finishes right here. I believe for this price point and what I've seen this builder do many times in a lot of other communities, is they finish it out the right way. I'm looking for tile 12 by 24 at a minimum all the way to the top. All the way to the top, and you gotta have a frameless glass enclosure for a price point like this. Not a semi-frameless like you're seeing right here. I really believe that was a miss. Same thing with this right here. If you wanna go with this kind of tub, not a freestanding tub, totally fine with it. But the tile, gotta go all the way to the top, or just give me something. It's gotta look the part, in my opinion. It's gotta look the part. You know, we spent a lot of money on these homes, and design is a critical aspect of these beautiful homes that make you enjoy it and feel like, hey, this is my forever home. And it needs to be done the right way. So I'm always gonna be honest about that. And you know, right here, these on-cue panels, I'm glad to see in this particular community, they are putting the right good size on-cue panels where you can fit plenty of switches and ports, whatever you need to. You got all your Cat 5e drops and your conduit that you can just set it all up, because these days, as we know, connectivity is everything. Very important. Love that they do these little medicine cabinets in their bathrooms. This is a really nice touch. Very pretty. I really love when they do those kind of things. But this right here, this is definitely one of my favorite aspects of this. And we're gonna go outside and we're gonna enjoy this beautiful view here in Headwaters on this particular lot. This is 527 Sage Thrasher. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main thing people absolutely love. And this is why they come out here to the hill country and really enjoy. Look at this beautiful bird. Beautiful blue bird. Totally doesn't go with the tour, I know. But it is a beautiful bird. Very peaceful, just not scared, enjoying it. But what I want to tell you is this right here, as I take a couple steps back, is you got plenty of space in this covered patio. You got an area over there for a gas bib. The bird threw me off a little bit. A gas bib. You have your receptacle. So one of the negatives, I'll say this, one of the negatives about this particular community is the backyard space. If you're wanting to have a pool, a big area where you can build a playscape, you know, a home like this takes such a large footprint of this lot, and these lots don't have great depth. So that is one of the things about this, that if you don't need that and you just want to enjoy and want to have peace, then this is fine. This is nothing wrong with this at all. However, if you're wanting to build a future pool or something of that nature, then we can build this on a larger home site in different parts of the Austin Metro. So I want to make sure I go over that with you in detail. If you have any questions at all about this Somerset Plan or Coventry Homes, please feel free to reach out to me. Would love to be a resource for you here on the channel. I bring homes every single week, new homes all throughout the Austin Metro, and I really show everything, pros, cons, you name it, I show it. And believe it or not, this beautiful bluebird is still here relaxing and just listening to me talk. So hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope this video brought you some value. Me and the beautiful bluebird, we're gonna fly away here on the next one. Stay tuned to the next one. Have a great day. Goodbye.